jumping straight into day one of my Tru Travels tour where we went temple hopping. First on the list was the royal temple of Taman Uyun, which translates to beautiful garden, and it was so easy to see why. Nature is considered to be sacred in Bali, and so the people look after the environment really well. This meant that the area surrounding the temple, as well as all of the intricate details, were just so beautiful.
Yeah, so this is a symbol of the yin and yang. Yeah, so this is we call barong in Bali, symbol of good energy. Yeah, and then this one we call rangda, symbol of the bad energy. Also the other one called rangda, symbol of the bad energy. So in Bali, barong is very important. Yeah, so we have many different type of barong. Yeah, so if they look like a cat, we call it barong ketet. If they look like a tiger, we call it barong macan. If they look like a pig, we call it barong bangkung.
After the first temple, we made a quick pit stop for lunch.
Could I get the mee goreng but no nuts inside, and the lumpia goreng as well?
Like chicken, noodles, spring rolls. Lunch was so yummy. I feel much more satisfied now. We're now heading down into the Tanalot temple, which is actually on the sea. I never knew this, but it looks so beautiful. Unfortunately, it was supposed to be low tide, but it's not, so it means we can't cross, but usually you can walk from here across to the temple and all the way up and round. It's still very beautiful though, and it sounds like it's just a good excuse for me to come back. Good morning again from Bali, and apologies if you can hear the construction next to me, it's so loud. It just feels like a while since I've spoken to the camera. The group tour have gone surfing today, but I'm not the strongest swimmer, so I decided to give that a miss. And me and you are actually about to go and get the best cinnamon roll in all of Canggu, or in all of Bali, I think.
I think this is my grab.
Okay, here we are. It's called Cinnamon. I went for a strawberry cheesecake one and an original, just in case I don't like this. Okay, I've put a little bit of everything on the first bite. May or may not have just knocked over the whole cutlery tray, but that was really good. I didn't get a chance to update you because I was running slightly late, but I'm now at a jewellery making class because one of the things I really wanted to do here was make my own silver ring. So I'm going to do that and hopefully show you the whole process. These are all of the options you can choose between. So the first step is that we melt the silver. Wow! Oh my goodness, that's so cool. So I've just picked my letters out of here and we're going to punch them into the ring.
Just there.
Okay, I can see it though.
Yeah, like that.
Ah,
okay.
That's not bad. Oh, I see, yeah.
Join together.
Is that enough? So this is to polish the ring now?
Sanding first.
Sand and then polish. This is my silver ring, the final product. On the outside it's a plain band, and then on the inside I engraved "for you" with a love heart. I always say to myself that if not for you, then with you, because Charlotte is no longer here. And I noticed that when I'm away, because I never travel with my wedding or my engagement rings, I always really miss having them. So it's nice to have a little something on my finger that's also serving as a reminder of why I'm here. We've arrived in Ubud after not a very adventurous travel day, to be honest. We literally just drove in vans to the waterfall, and then we drove the rest of the way to this hotel. We're staying at Evital Hotel in Ubud. I'm really excited to be here in Ubud because I feel like it's more known to be calmer, healing vibes, whereas Canggu was very party, beach club vibes. I'm not sure what the plan is for this afternoon. I have literally just got in, had a quick shower, got my PJs on, but I think a few of us are going to go and sit up and chill by the pool. I think I might take my book up there, have a little swim, have a little chat, get some food by the pool and just have a chilled out one. Tomorrow I will catch up with you then. We're going to a traditional cooking class, which I'm really excited about. It's probably the activity that I've been most looking forward to. And then afterwards we're going to the monkey forest. We started the morning at the local market to get ingredients for our cooking class.
Oh, what is it?
It smells familiar.
It's good for the antiseptic, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. We
Like-
call it bitter leaf. In Bali, we use for the offering, for the porosan, because inside of the porosan, we put this leaf.
Okay.
But sometimes the old people also can eat this leaf.
And then the farmers will take them up the baby rice while they separate and then plant it one by one. Plant, you know. Still by hand, no machine. Yeah. But they need help from someone in the family. We just collect the seed from the plant. It's called paddy. This is not rice. Guys, this one is called rice paddy. Yeah. Because we need to fill out the skin, become rice we got inside. We call it a brass. Guys, I want to open like this, yeah. But we need to dry before we cook. Yeah, we need to dry and we need to process, fill out the skin by machine. This is the white rice.
The cooking class was very kindly held in someone's home, and as you can see, it's very normal for the whole family to live together in Bali. They have living quarters, a temple, and an area for people who have passed away to prepare them ready for cremation. We started off by being taught how to make our own Balinese offerings, which is a daily ritual over here. It was pretty difficult and also time consuming, but I got there in the end and I was really happy with how the end result looked, especially once it was placed in the temple with all of the others. They just let us put our offerings in the temple and now we get to choose a little flower and make a wish. It was then time to get started and I was placed on spice duty. We mixed and crushed all of these different spices together until it formed a paste which could be used to make sauce. We made a coconut sauce, peanut sauce and something to put the fried tempeh in, and of course we needed a sweet treat, so it was pancakes for dessert. It was so rewarding to be able to sit down all together and eat everything that we've made, and not to mention, absolutely delicious. Cooking class finished and we're now at the monkey forest. I'm actually quite scared. I wasn't going to do this, but I have been convinced, so here we are. Oh my gosh, that is quite close. He's kind of like in and out of sleep. Good morning from the rice fields in Bali, where I wore a really cute outfit and then had to cover it up with my tracksuit because it is absolutely chucking it down. No way, it's actually stopped raining now, right when we're in the queue. You've got the choice of doing the couple swing or a single, and I'm waiting for the single. Yahoo! Hold your dress out.
Only one leg up. One leg up.
Hello, we need to have a little chat. Today is Sunday and the plan was originally to travel from Ubud to Gili Tea, and the group are probably still doing that now because it's only just gone 11 o'clock and they left a few hours ago. As you can see, I am not with the group. I am sat in the lobby of the hotel in Ubud because I didn't actually join them. Originally, I was never supposed to be on this tour. I was supposed to be doing a Vietnam tour with Tru Travels, but because that got cancelled, I ended up rearranging my travel plans and coming to Bali instead. So I was always planning on leaving this tour a day early just to catch back up with my onward travel plans from Vietnam, if that makes sense. However, at the moment, we've got quite bad rain in Bali and intermittent storms. We've had like a bit of lightning, a bit of thunder, and the tour guide was kind of suggesting that if this carries on, then the boat trip in Gili Tea might be cancelled. So when I sat down and spoke to him about it, he was hinting to me that it wasn't really that worth it, me travelling to Gili Tea 2 long days there and back just for that one day, because it might not go ahead, and if it does go ahead, the conditions probably aren't going to be the best. I'm also noticing that I'm starting to feel a little bit unwell. My skin is breaking out, my stomach is a little bit sensitive. I'm definitely going to stick to more Western food for the next few days just to play it safe. So I suppose after weighing up all of the pros and cons, I decided to leave the tour a little bit earlier than expected, and I'm staying here in Ubud. So I've just checked out and I'm about to take my bags to the new hotel, and I think my plan for today is to head to the Ubud street market. It's pretty famous, it's meant to be very good for buying souvenirs, and I've not bought any of those yet. So I think I'm gonna head over that way, but I thought I would give a little explanation of that before the video continues. Right, I've made it to the market. They've got the outside area, which I think is the main bit, but then inside this building there is also an indoor section. I think I'm gonna walk up and down each row first just to see what there is, and then I can go back down and make any purchases that I'm after.
Okay.
Ah, they're very pretty. Smell? Oh, what is it? Ah, it's very pretty. Yeah, I made one.
Oh, you made?
Yes. Trying to decide on a fridge magnet, and I've got no idea how I'm supposed to choose one. I feel like the one on the right matches my collection best, but this one on the left is made with sand from the beach over here near Kuta, and I've actually been to that beach, so I couldn't resist getting 2 of those. I've just spotted that there's some patches on this lady's stand, and they're the first ones that I've seen, so I think I'm going to go in and take a look at them once these guys are finished. I quite like this one. How much is this? 90. Can you do this? 45? How about 70? Yeah? Okay, deal, deal, deal. I keep seeing this dress everywhere and I think it's really beautiful. They've got it in long and they've got it in short. I don't know if it's quite gonna fit me. Finally found rings that fit my finger and now I can't decide which one to get. I've reached the point now where a lot of the shops are starting to look the same. So I think I'm gonna leave the market and walk back to the hotel because I noticed that along that street there was a lot of nice clothing shops and I'd like to look in it. Oh my God, it's raining, it's loud. I'll catch up with you later. In an effort to shelter from the rain, I've come to Simply Social and I'm just gonna have a big lunch instead of dinner, I think. Apparently this place is meant to be really good if you've got an upset stomach, so I'm gonna trust the recommendation that I've been given. Pizza has arrived and it looks really yummy. I think I went for like ham, mushroom, onion, mozzarella. We'll see. I've just noticed that across the road is one of the dessert shops that I was looking at going to. So it looks like you get the coconut ice cream, then you get dried coconut. This, I believe, is a piece of fresh coconut. I'm not actually sure what that looks like. And I think on top this is palm sugar. I'm gonna try this first, just because I've never had it. I don't know what that is, but I don't think that's a coconut. If it is, I don't like it. We're gonna go for the ice cream. I've got higher hopes here. Wow, that is unbelievable. Right, I've just checked in. Are we ready for, I actually think this is the first room tour on this vlog. I come up the stairs here and I have access to this balcony area, which is actually really cute. And this overlooks a swimming pool, which I will have access to and will definitely be using. Then as you come into the room, I've just got a nice big double bed, which makes a change because I've been in twins up until now. There's a wardrobe, a little desk area. I don't think I've got a fridge unless it's in here. Ah, perfect, I do. And then in here, we've got the bathroom, which looks nice. The shower looks fine, not gonna lie. The toilet has definitely seen better days. I'm not entirely sure what my plan is for now. It's only, oh my goodness, I've just heard some flapping. I have a gecko in my room again. This is the second time this has happened. Let me show you. Little guy up there seems to be playing with a piece of plastic on the ceiling, so I hope that's keeping him entertained. Oh, and now there's a monkey right outside my window. Oh my goodness, they've all started coming over here. There is a parent holding their baby there and 2 more monkeys up here. There is now a mom and baby on my balcony. I'm not gonna lie, I am quite scared. Mum and baby are actually sitting on the stairs, which I have to go down to get out of my accommodation. I'm not sure what the last update was that I gave you in that hotel, but I have actually left. I pretty much checked out 10 minutes after I checked in. I feel much more comfortable and safer here. I believe this is called Pondok Tamiyu. I'm really not sure, I didn't do too much looking. Once again, I have access to a pool, and then I've got a balcony area, which I should be able to use, being as there's no monkeys. And then inside of my room, I've got a big double bed, and then I assume this is my bathroom. Ah, that looks much better. I'm gonna chill out for a bit now, potentially do a bit of editing like I originally planned, get some snacks from the shop, and I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow. Good morning. I've come up for breakfast, but I'm gonna have to film it on my phone because I'm turning my camera on and nothing is happening. So it's either dead or the battery just needs charging. I'm at a place called Malalia, I think. It's been very highly recommended, so I've come to see what all the fuss is about. My food has arrived and it looks incredible. I got the seasonal fruit bowl and I also got the pancakes because I kind of thought I could put some of this onto that.
Oh my god, that is so good.
After breakfast, I took another really long grab to the other side of a bud because I'd actually booked myself into a painting class. If you're new around here, then you won't know, but I am absolutely not an artist in any way, shape or form, but I've really enjoyed giving activities like this a go since being in Bali. I knew this was probably going to be the most difficult one that I've attempted, but I was open-minded and willing to give it a go, and alongside the help of my teacher, I produced something that I was so beyond proud of, and potentially found a new hobby that I would like to carry on doing once I've arrived home. I'm pretty sure the last time we spoke was at the painting class, and boy oh boy have we come a long way since then. At that point, my stomach had been hurting me for quite a few days, which is why I was avoiding Balinese food. I was unsure whether it was the food or whether it's the fact that I'm on the pill and trying to stop my period whilst I'm away. So just to be safe, that's what I was doing. And then all of a sudden, after the painting class, boom, dysentery, which, as I said on my TikTok video, if you don't know what that is, you are lucky. I won't go into the details because it's not pretty, and the last few days have been me not feeling very well and me just trying to rest and recover as much as possible. So for that reason, I obviously didn't carry on filming anything because there wasn't really much to film. All I've done is made my way to the airport and I'm currently sat in the Hilton. I'm just in the process of packing up my things, which is why I remembered to do this, because I'm actually off to Vietnam today, which is crazy that my time in Bali has come to an end. I can't thank Tru Travels enough for sending me onto the Bali tour because I've made some friends that I can honestly imagine myself keeping in touch with. What I will say is my time in Bali has been a lot about culture, creation and learning a different outlook on life, and it speaks volumes that my favourite activities here have been the ones that have involved me interacting with local people. They are honestly so kind. But as I've said, the time here is now done. We're off to Vietnam, so I thought I would jump on, give you a little update and bring this video to a close. Thank you very much for watching. I don't know how choppy it has been, how bitty it has been, but I've tried my best and I've documented some amazing memories. So thank you for watching and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Let's go to Vietnam.